Hello, hello. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Kim Eisen. Sorry, I had an itch. Anyway, I'm Kim Eisen, and this is my new YouTube channel. And what I plan on doing here is talking a lot about healing and personal growth. That's the gist of it right there. But as it pertains to this channel, I'm also going to share a lot about myself, my life, my past, my experiences, my family, um, just things that I've dealt with over the years, and how it's impacted me, um, and what I'm doing now to overcome it and to heal and all of that sort of thing. And so for today's video, I thought I would, just kind of give you guys just a little bit of a quick background on me, just to kind of introduce myself a little bit better. So I was born in San Diego, and I lived there until I think I was about 24-ish, 23, 24. I think 23. And I loved it there. I grew up in Ocean Beach, so I'm an Obetian. Right there, there's their logo. I'm an Obetian for life. Proud about that. 3 generations of my family came from San Diego. I went to Point Loma High School, graduated there, class of 92. But, I had a lot of challenges, like many people do. And so after I graduated from high school, I quickly became a parent. And I raised my daughter as a single parent primarily for all of her life. I am a member of the LGBTQ community. I consider myself bisexual. I've always been with men, except for I had one long-term relationship that was a same-sex relationship. And I'll probably do a video on that someday. But, and I'm sure I'll talk about it at some point. So anyway, so there's that. And then the other parts about me are that I am a huge lover of music and art. And I grew up with I grew up with a severe love for the classic rock band Heart. I discovered them when I was 10-ish. And I'm 51 now, and I've since become a historian of the band, and there's a history I have working with different members of the band, and my venture into working into the music business in the early 2000s. And I've kind of dabbled in and out of that ever since, but I haven't worked primarily in it, I want to say, and since about 2016 or 17, something like that. And so there's that. I also sing, and I play a little piano and a little guitar, and that's something that I'm now revisiting and relearning again. And I've lived all up and down the West Coast and also Arizona, and I now live in Southern Nevada. It was the closest I could get back to San Diego. Can't afford San Diego anymore. But I could afford Southern Nevada, and it's all right here. But I did raise my daughter primarily in Southern Oregon. on my grandmother's property there, and there's going to be some videos and stuff about that as well. Again, this is a channel that deals with healing and personal growth, and again, my family has a lot to do with my healing process, or the fact that I even need one. But I know that we all have our issues, and a lot of us have family issues and things that we need to deal with. And this is just going to be my way of dealing with my stuff. And I hope that when you're watching these videos that I am sharing things that you can relate to. And I want you to go into the comments, definitely go into the comments and share your own experience, strength, and hope with me. And I would like to build a community of healing people, people that are seeking healing, from generational trauma and abuse and toxicity and things like that. We all need to heal from stuff like that, I think. Well, many of us do, I think. And I think that more, I'm known for being very public about my personal life and what I'm going through, because I always feel like, because, we're all going through something, that the more people talk openly about it, the more we can relate to those people, and it gives you hope, and it gives you a bit of clarity too sometimes when you hear things from somebody else's point of view or from somebody else's experience, and maybe they'll say something that you never thought of before that really helps you and really changes your life. And so I just want to be part of a community that's doing that for other humans. And so that's why I'm here. And again, I really thank you for taking the time to check out this video. And please be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell also, so that you can, get notified anytime I upload a new video. And if you have anything that you would like me to touch on or talk about further, don't hesitate to let me know. And I would be happy to do that. And I think that's about all I've got for today. And I will be putting out these videos as often as possible. I would expect them maybe at least once a month, if not more frequently. I don't know yet how often I'll be able to put stuff out there. And again, you can't schedule your healing process. So, whenever I feel like it's time to put a video out there, or time to, focus on something, I will. But again, if you guys have things that you want me to touch on or focus on or talk about, definitely let me know, and I would be more than happy to do that. Okay. So for now, I just wish you guys a good day, and I'll get at you later. Bye.